Tommy Edison is his name. He is the blind film critic, which in itself is just almost too extraordinary for words. So let's ask Tommy himself. How are you, Tommy? Great to have you with us. Thanks for joining us.
Morning. Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here.
Oh, it's just been so much fun talking about you, and now I can actually talk to you. I mean, it is extraordinary that you have gravitated towards being a film critic, given that you're blind.
Well, yeah, you know, it was something that we had talked about, my good friend Ben and I, who shoots and directs these pieces that you've seen. We were just talking about movies one day, and I was talking about movies where the payoff is all visual. So I'm watching an hour and a half of film, and then the last 5 to 7 minutes, they don't talk. And what a disappointment, you know? So I thought it'd be interesting to tell, talk about movies that way, the way they occur to me.
When you go to the movies, do you get a discount?
I save money on the 3D ones.
Really? They don't, because you don't need the glasses. Yeah.
No, exactly right.
Obviously, some movies are better suited to being able to appreciate as a blind person than others. For instance, movies that are cram-packed with special effects, where it's just noises and it would be hard to work out what's happening, would be no good for you.
Exactly right. I mean, I just saw the new Spider-Man movie, The Amazing Spider-Man, and I was pretty disappointed with it. I guess it was beautiful to look at and stuff, but for me, I thought the story was lacking, and I didn't think a lot of the performances were so great. I mean, Uncle Ben stole the show for me.
It's interesting because, of course, you would have a very, very good perception, better than anyone who's sighted, of the quality of the script, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, because I'm not, like you mentioned before, I'm not distracted by the beauty. I'm not distracted by the cinematography or even the looks of the people, like an Emma Stone, for example. People love looking at her, but I just think she's a great actress. I just wish they'd given her more to do in Spider-Man.
If I was a cinematographer, I would hate you critiquing my movie. All right, let's talk about your favourite movie. It is...
You know, I got to be honest, my favorite movie of the summer so far has to be Ted. I love that film. I think it was so sweet and so much fun and laughs all the way through, from front to back. It just never stopped. And great performances in it, too. I mean, Mila Kunis is wonderful, and Mark Wahlberg's terrific. He's perfect at playing this character.
How about your favorite movie of all time? What's that?
Favorite movie of all time? There's a couple. I mean, of course, Goodfellas. Everybody loves Goodfellas, right? It's a classic. Die Hard, another wonderful movie. That's another one of the movies that we talked about when we started The Blind Film Critic. My friend Ben was saying, look, this is an action movie with a story. And I said, come on. He goes, it's true. And we watched it, and sure enough, action movie with a great story and incredible music, too.
You wouldn't like Jodie Foster movies, I don't suppose, because most of them, there are long, long passages where nothing is said.
Yeah, she doesn't talk for a long time, Jodie Foster, it's true.
No, I don't know why she gets paid as much as she does. All right, let's talk about your fantastic uploads onto these videos that we've been talking about. Tell me about shit sighted people say to blind people. And the funny thing is, I don't want to annoy you now, Tommy, but a couple of the examples that you cite as being shit, I really want to know the answer to. For instance, how do you know when to stop wiping?
How do I know when to stop wiping? Well, I'll tell you what, you're familiar with, like, redwood trees and sequoias and that?
Yes,
That's about how much toilet paper I use.
And here's another one, which I suppose should be obvious, but I've often wondered this. When you're dreaming, can you see?
No, I can't see in my dreams. We actually did a whole video about that, but no, because I've never seen it in life, so my subconscious doesn't know what it is to see. So my dreams only occur just the way my life does. I can hear, smell, taste, and touch in them, but I can't see.
My favourite movie of all time, I think, is Love Actually. Did you watch that?
Love Actually, I saw it a long time ago. I don't remember it. It was a long time that I saw it, but it's a cute film. It's a sweet little film.
Special effects, 3D. Obviously, we've already mentioned that means nothing to you, but presumably you would know exactly what 3D was. So many movies are made in 3D now. It annoys me, and I'm a sighted person. How do you feel?
Yeah, well, first off, it cost me $3 extra, so I have to, talk my way out of paying the extra $3. But I don't understand why you'd want to see something coming right for you. Wouldn't that freak you out?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, isn't that what 3D does?
It's sort of magical, but it does drive you crazy after the first sort of half hour of the movie's gone through. To be honest, you're not really missing anything in the 3D world, to be honest.
Well, no, I don't think I'm missing much either.
In terms of the questions you are most often asked, what are they?
Oh my God. Well, people wonder, a popular one since we started being on YouTube is how do you read the YouTube comments? But, you know, I used a lot of Apple product and stuff, and all that stuff is very accessible for the blind. So, you know, that's how I read. What else? People want to know how I get dressed. They want to know just also how do I get around, all kinds of things. How can you review movies? You can't even see them. Why are you reviewing movies?
I was just talking to Kath a little bit earlier. She wants to know, to you, what makes a woman sexy in the movies?
I'll give them like a $20 bill. What makes a woman sexy in the movies? Well, it's the way she talks and how she presents herself, and you know, she seems like a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I suppose the way the character's written, she can be really cute and annoying all at the same time. So, I think she has to have an atmosphere of fun about her as well.
Fantastic. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, Tommy. You're a brilliant sport, and I'm sure as a result of this, there'll be a lot more people uploading your videos and looking at your reviews. Take care.
Well, I appreciate you. It's great to be here, and thank you so much for having me.
Brilliant, Tommy. Tommy Edison, the blind film critic, who can be found on a computer near you.
How fabulous. Now, if you want to upload any of his links, just go to our Facebook page that you can see on the bottom of your screen there, and it's worth a look.
Like the upside of being blind.
Yeah.
You know, he's very much, as you can see, glass half full.
Exactly what I was just thinking.
Yeah,
and that's what you want to turn your life around and just live and do what he's doing.